This is a clip from a recent Pops live stream or video. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next one.
I expect to get some heat on. I totally get that I'm going to make people angry. I totally get that people adore this 1997 film. They love Nick Cage. They love John Travolta. They love John Woo. Yeah, that's right. Face Off, a 1997 silly action film where basically, that's right, they swap faces.
You're not having any fun
this summer. It's good to be bad.
If I didn't love you so much, I'd have to kill you.
What a predicament!
Face Off is an absolute blast. Magnificent.
Ow!
Explosively entertaining. Travolta and Cage are perfect.
Don't it just break your heart?
It's not like any film you've ever seen. Face Off.
I am the king.
Rated R. Starts Friday, June 27th.
That's right.
Everywhere.
Sean Archer, played by John Travolta. He's trying to hunt down and capture Castor Troy, played by Nick Cage. It ultimately culminates with this weird surgical procedure where they're actually able to face swap.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
And the story is absurd in every way. The film is full of tons of action and definitely these silly moments and shootouts and stuff like that. But I'll be perfectly honest, the film works best when it's Nick Cage being crazy. It doesn't work as well when it's John Travolta being Nick Cage being crazy.
It's like looking in a mirror, only not.
Sir, why are you so upset? It's just Pollux Troy.
The film works best when it's Nick Cage being crazy. Doesn't work as well when it's John Travolta being Nick Cage crazy. Nick Cage is fearless and insane. He pulls off these crazy eyes. He has all these crazy mannerisms and body movements and things that really work. And Travolta trying to do that just doesn't really work for me. The premise of everything also hinges on the fact that we ignore the voice changing part of it. There's this thing involving how they change their voice. It also seems like, or was kind of set up as though that could go bad. But then later in the movie, we just don't do that. We ignore all of that. So the film is actually way over 2 hours. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes. And I think that's kind of where the problem lied for me, where there's this middle where Travolta as Nick Cage character, Castor Troy is undercover, right? He's sort of like sympathizing with one of the girlfriends. It's actually the person turns out to have had a kid. So, I don't know. It doesn't work. And meantime, Castor Troy as Travolta has gotten with his wife, and he's kind of been weirdly, oddly inappropriate with his daughter.
Would you like anything else once we're airborne?
Oh, peach. I can eat a peach for hours.
I just think for most people, they just remember some of the insane action sequences and explosions and stuff, and they let the movie kind of go from there. And I made a comment online about Face Off a little bit, and I know people are like, well, you know what, if you're not, getting high and watching this movie, you're not drunk, you don't understand its point. I'm like, well, that's not the only reason that we judge a movie is how it is whenever you're in those conditions. So I actually just was so let down. If you had asked me before I did this rewatch, I probably would have scored this very, very high. I would have told you that I really did enjoy it, but I just did not enjoy the movie at all. Its dumbness was so bad that I couldn't enjoy it. It is great for action. I think Nick Cage is super fun and silly in it. Travolta's okay, but the storyline and all of this, and then some of these action things and sequences and what's happening, it goes on way too long. Would have easily loved to lose that 20 minutes and get down to the 2 hours. I think it would have done better. I'm going to try to be lenient here and give it a 2.5 out of 5. I don't think I would want to sit through 2 hours, 20 minutes again. If I watch it again now, if I can remember my feelings from this moment, I might skip through a few sequences to just kind of get on with it. But overall, probably one of my bigger letdowns of the recent watch list. I'm kind of disappointed. People love this movie, though. People are probably going to really be mad at me that I don't love it the way they do. Sorry about that. the idea of the face swap and things like that when he's in prison and he's out of prison, and the wife and then not the wife and then the girlfriend part, and it's just way too many people. And it's just also the conveniences that Nick Cage character, the Castor Troy, can also have that surgery pulled off in just the right way and just pull everything off. And there's no scars. There's also like the scene at the very end of the movie, because the one character is, I can't have your face back. There's not a scar on his face, of course. Makes no sense whatsoever. The scientist who had done this procedure has died. Don't know how anything got done. Don't know how that all it worked out. It just does. But don't think about it, right? That's what we're supposed to do, not think about it. So that's sort of the place I ended up with this, was just like, yeah, it was all right. I had fun. I get it, guys. I can have fun. All right, and with that, let's wrap up this Pop Talk. I don't know if you guys are having a good time doing it, hanging out with the old pops and doing the Pops Talk, but yeah, this was my first one. I thought we'd do a catch up on some different movies and different reviews and comments and thoughts on some of those watch experiences that I've been having over the last few weeks. Put these out there, throw that together for you guys and have a good time. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time.